So today's topic is leader or follower. As in, would you rather be a leader or a follower? Now, I'm talking about this today because last week in my son's online class, third grade, mind you, his teacher started the class by asking everybody, would they rather be a leader or a follower? As soon as she asked that, of course, I perked up and I was like, oh, this might be interesting. So the thing that was really interesting was the way they responded. The majority of the class said that they would rather be a follower. And the ones that did say they wanted to be a leader was kind of scary because it makes me wonder about how they're seeing leadership roles. When they said they wanted to be a follower, most of the reason why was because they said they didn't want to boss people around and they didn't want to be disliked by people. So, in other words, they kind of see leadership as a role where people don't like the leaders. And there was some other reasons. One legitimate reason, I thought, the one boy said he didn't want to be a leader because he didn't think he could make all the decisions. And that was actually a girl and a boy, both had that same reason. Now, there was a lot more wanted to be followers than leaders, but there was a few that said they wanted to be a leader. And their reason was similar to why the other classmates wanted to be followers, but they wanted to be leaders because they wanted to be the one that bossed people around. They wanted to be the ones that made decisions. The one even said, nobody, I don't like following any decisions or any orders. I want to be the one giving the orders. So they kind of wanted that power. And it was interesting in a couple of different ways, and it was sad in a couple of different ways. First of all, it was interesting to see that even these third graders, you could see that need for power and that need for affiliation, all right? So we all have the need for power and the need for affiliation and the need for achievement, right? Those are three, according to McClellans, these are the three greatest needs that we have. But we all have one of those that's most dominant. Now, you could obviously see the kids that had that need for affiliation because they didn't want to be the one that was hated. They didn't want to boss people around. They wanted to be liked by everybody. And then you saw the need for power as well because you saw those kids saying, I want to be the one making the decisions. I don't like following orders, I want to boss people around. So the reason why I brought this up today is to ask you, what kind of example are you leading by? You see, we influence everybody around us in one way, shape, or form. And we especially influence the children around us. They pick up on everything. And I mean everything. And I've gotten in trouble for this before because they listen to everything, right? And they repeat words that we say, which, all right, not always the best words come out of my mouth. But that's a bad example. And we're showing them when we act that way and we behave a certain way and they see us as a leader, they automatically think that that's okay. Hey, dad does it, or this person does it, or this person does it. And they're an important person and they're an adult that I need to listen to. So obviously that's okay to do it that way. So the challenge today is, it's more of a challenge than a tip is, how are you leading by example? Are you leading by the right example? Are you setting the children, the future leaders of the world, up for success by leading them, by showing them that leadership is a servant, position where you serve your people, you take care of your people, you guide and encourage your people. You are there for your people to hear them, not just to boss them around. Because we need more leaders who are going to lead effectively, especially in the future. And our kids are the future leaders of the world. We'll see you.